So, hi, I'm Orion, and are you a human? Do you smell really, really bad? Well, first you should have a shower, but also deodorant exists, and surprise, you can do it with slightly less waste with wild deodorant. I feel like there was no way I was ever going to make an intro for a deodorant review any less cringe. So, screw it. You get full cringe. I'm glad I took time out of my day to do this for you. Just for you. So, what is it? Well, wild deodorant is basically a system of deodorants where you have a case, but it is a stick of deodorant that is very little waste and it's refillable. So you just need to screw it down to the bottom, press in the two buttons, Oppa. And now you can replace your little refill. This one's fairly new, so you have very little of that gone, and you just kind of make sure it's on and press the things like that. Hear the click, twist the deodorant up, and you are free to use it under your arms. I feel like this is more of an infomercial. So firstly, I like the idea. I like the idea so much that I have two cases, which kind of defeats the point of it being low waste, I guess. But they're very nice cases. They're made out of aluminium and plastic inserts, so whilst, they may not be as easily separated, they can be technically somewhat recycled, I guess. I'd say it's probably not as good as Fussy in terms of the case. Fussy is one of their competitors. Their cases are full-on plastic, which probably does it technically use less energy to make? Who knows? But yeah, this is my travel one, which is black. Yeah, it looks decent. And this is the one I have had for pretty much a year. So that just shows how long this lasts. Or at least the case. But then again, it's metal and plastic, it should bloody last. Now, obviously, let's talk about the scents. They offer a wide range of scents. I personally, and this feels bizarre to say, I really liked the coconut and vanilla one. I think I've tried basically almost all of their scents. But I keep wanting to go back to fresh cotton and sea salt, which I have here, and coconut and vanilla, which I don't have because it is weirdly only available online. And I feel like that's also one of the benefits of Wild over Fussy. You can pick up these refills basically anywhere you can get deodorant, pretty much, for the most part, unless they're like really small shops. Yeah, so I have fresh cotton and sea salt in their newer packaging. I don't know if you were able to see that, but I also have jasmine and mandarin blossom. I still don't know if this is in... Okay, I don't know if any of that was in focus, but we'll pretend it is for the sake of this video. Now, obviously, the thing you're probably all thinking is, do it work? Do it work as deodorant? Do it work? And I'm very much pleased to say, yes. For the most part. Obviously, it's not an antiperspirant. It's not going to stop you from sweating, but it is going to mask the smell, which, you know, is good. I have used this whilst I've been at conventions. And whilst they take away like 90% of the stank, you know, the gamer convention stank, you're still going to need to bloody wash, okay? Wash yourself, you dirty pig. But yeah, it's like 99% good. 99% good for conventions, because let's be honest, you're at a big sweaty convention at the Birmingham NEC, you are stinky. Like, without fail, you are stinky. You're doing a lot of walking, you're very active, you are going to stink. And Wild's coverage is pretty decent. Now, it does kind of go on as like a white thing, which I haven't really had much issue with black t-shirts. Maybe if you turn them inside out, you might see some white bits, but usually it's not that bad. I've also often used it in between my legs to stop chafing, because I am chunky. I am well nourished. And it also works very well to stop them from rubbing so badly. So yeah, Wild deodorant. It's good for most of the time, unless you're going to a sweaty convention. In that case, probably get an antiperspirant. But it's good. I would recommend it. Except, the big thing is, it is more expensive than regular deodorant. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is more expensive. Whether it'll be more expensive over time, I don't know. But it is less wasteful. I guess the green tax, which is an unfortunate thing. I don't know who they're owned by. I think it is an independent company. But the green tax is real on this one, unfortunately. And it's gonna have to be one of those, you know, make your choice. You know. Yeah. Again, I do just want to say, I have owned this case. I think I got it with fresh cotton and sea salt. I've owned this for a year and it's holding up great. You do have to clean it every once in a while, just by, you know, taking a little bit of toilet paper and just scrubbing it around and that. And you should be good. Yeah, that's Wild deodorant for you. It is decent. For a natural deodorant, it's pretty good. Would recommend if you can afford it, and if, you know, you're not going to a massive convention and sweating all over, all on everything, through your clothes even. I've been Orion, signing out.